Hi, my name is Mark Levine. I'm from the United States of America, but ever since 2005, I have been living in China. I don't speak Chinese, but I can sing a lot of Chinese songs. I started playing guitar when I was 9. I'm now 74. When I was about 17, I decided, I had some bands. Then I decided, okay, music is not going to be my life, but it will always be part of my life. And then I came to China. After 2 years, I was planning to stay. I was hoping to stay in Huai'an for much longer. It was really wonderful experience. I enjoyed it very much. It was a very nice, comfortable place. And I went in to talk to the school and said, I'd like to stay for another year and maybe longer. And then I sat there and I said, it's their school. Of course, they have the right to hire whoever they want. 2 hours later, I got up and I had the lyrics to a song called Huai'an, Promise of the Future, that talked about my sense of this city, because you could see and feel every single day. You talked about changes. You could see those changes. You could see the improvement every single day. So I had this song. I went down to the Foreign Affairs office of the city of Huai'an. I said, I have a gift for you. And I sang the song a couple times. And then the director of the office asked one of his staff people to translate it. It's a very beautiful Chinese poem. And then I played it every opportunity. Then I came to Beijing. And when I came to Beijing, something happened. I wrote another song. And I wrote another song. And I wrote another song. And until I wrote probably 11 or 12, people would say, oh, you're a songwriter. And I'd say, no, I'm not a songwriter. I said, I don't know where that came from. I wasn't planning to write a song. Maybe I'm walking down the street and all of a sudden the words to a song start coming into my head and I have to go home and write them down real quickly, or sometimes I was playing the guitar. So it's me interacting with people, and essentially I call this singing my China stories, but it's really telling other people's stories. But it also, throughout, it has some of the lyrics to my songs. So some of them are the background, right? Here is a song. I wrote this song because of this experience, all right? And it has the lyrics to some of my songs. So that's why it's called Singing My China Stories to the World. And there's about, this one talks about me receiving the Chinese Friendship Award, and talks about the process of me getting a green card and how difficult that was and how exciting that was. One of the things I have commented on in terms of changes is going on. When I first arrived in Beijing and started teaching, there was a graduation ceremony at my university. Almost no parents. It was just mostly the students and the teachers. And the primary reason is that people couldn't afford to come. I was starting to see a room full of parents who had come, many from outside of Beijing, who had taken the high-speed train, who had now had a car, and they drove to celebrate with their children who were graduating this big event. Right? So this was a dramatic increase where I could see that. I teach at a university, Minzu University of China, right, where we have students from all 56 Chinese ethnic groups. Now I've been there 15 years. I teach a lot. I live right across the street from the university, so even if I'm not teaching, I spend a lot of time there. I observe things. I was a sociologist. I was trained to observe things. I talk to people. People tell me things, sometimes things I don't even want to know. And I have to tell you, I have never seen nor heard of a single incidence of conflict between either students or students' teachers or staff focused around ethnic conflict. Wherever I go, I've been in some very poor villages. Nobody is starving as used to occur decades ago. So these are among the changes that are going on in university. This is the largest university graduating class this year in the history of China. I've been in 29 provinces, some many times. Hunan 14 times, Hubei 8 or 9, Ningguo 8, something, all over. I've been there for to speak at universities. I've been there for performances. I've been there for public speaking competitions. And I'm always asked by journalists, when you travel to different places, what impresses you the most? And I say, well, I've eaten delicious food. I've learned a lot of history. I've seen great cultural diversity. But the most impressive, I've seen beautiful scenery. But the thing that impresses me the most is the people. It's the people. Wherever I go, people are very friendly. I don't speak Chinese, but people are very friendly. All right, I'm not pushed aside. So that's what impresses me the most, is the friendliness and the warmth and the welcoming of the people. If I have to spend the rest of my life in Beijing and not leave Beijing, it's okay. I can be happy.